Greetings from Greenleaf Field in Pittsburgh. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the expansion era Boomers and the long ball Beasts. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. And towing the slab here, Greg Maddux.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. And here's the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
And that's downstairs. And we're underway. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Ramirez makes the grab, one down. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss, strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 down, bases empty. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. Just missed. Jr. hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one drifts inside. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. And we're back. And today's starter, Catfish Hunter. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a chopper out to short. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now Carlos Beltran. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. Just missed.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now here is Manny Ramirez. Right through there for a strike. Beltran leads off first with 1 away. Pickoff throw. Beltran back on a dive. That one missed. That one in the dirt, and a count 2-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Man at first, one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Mark McGuire in the box now. Takes strike 1. And he deals. Popped up. Infield fly called there. David Ortiz now at the plate.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
And that is out of play.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 on, 2 outs. Little chopper rolls foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one almost got him. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. And that'll load the bases.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So bases all loaded up. And the batter now, Larry Walker. Yeah, that's fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Ripken makes the grab, and the inning is over. New inning getting started. Now here is Eddie Murray. Maddox back to work. Maddox, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, a curve, and he works in a slider. Check swing, called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mike Piazza digs in now. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
To first, 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Cal Ripken Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's outside. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. So up next, Joe Mauer. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, base is empty. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. At the plate, Chase Utley. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back now at Greenleaf Field. Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. So digging in, Joe Morgan. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0.
1-0.
There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do.
Utley to Jeter. Now over to McGuire. Double play. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. This one smoked out to left. Ramirez makes the play, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. And that misses. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one outside. Ball 2.
2-0.
Strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's some real power at the plate. Manny Ramirez walked his first time. Breaking ball misses down and away. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Start of the 4th, and now Tony Gwynn.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And a 1-2.
Oh. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That one ripped. Going back. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now Jim Thome went down on strikes his first time through. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. That one is gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Now it's the DH, Eddie Murray. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Murray, 27 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one not close. And 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And another ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Fastball for a strike. Murray at second with 2 down. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's back. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. And here is Cal Ripken Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off. To the right side, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground to the left. Ripken throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. So now here's the DH, David Ortiz. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just
outside.
missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Walker in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And the 1-0. And delivers outside.
2 balls, no strike.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Next to hit, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. And ball 1. Hunter throws over, and he dives back in safely. Now fly ball to right center. Gwynn racing over to make the catch. Welcome back to Greenleaf Field. Here's Wade Boggs now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramirez puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Joe Morgan now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And there's a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher level.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Hunter back to work. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Mauer on at first, nobody out. Pitches in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Derek Jeter will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And that one wrapped foul. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-3. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ramirez up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Nobody out, runner at first. That misses, and the count is filled up.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Three and two now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they put up the stop sign at second.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Now a chance for Mark McGwire. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's way high, and the count is 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. No outs, runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well.
Fernando Valenzuela on to pitch here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Ortiz digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Out there to center. Base hit. 1 run is in there safely. It's 5-3.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
McGuire at second. Ortiz at first with no outs. Struck him out swinging. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Now batting, the third baseman, Adrian.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two on, 1 out. A little bit high, and that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And that skips in the dirt. Strike 2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Mauer, 1 for 2. That clips the corner. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now, Tony Gwynn. Rip to third. The throw to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's the automatic.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup, but missed the spot.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Tomey stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Maddox keeping an eye on him. Next offering is fouled back. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Eddie Murray. Maddox checks on first, and he's back safely. That one clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. Swings through that.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back now at Greenleaf Field. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. Pitch misses. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
2 balls, 2
downstairs.
strikes.
This one in the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. He's already homered in this game. Inside, ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Beltran, batting with one down, takes a strike. Jeter stands at first with one out. Now snap throw to first. Jeter dives back in safely.
Ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one down the line, and it stays fair. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe.
Couple of singles back to back. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's the ball. 1-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Out of here. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-3. Gaylord Perry taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now it's even up. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside. And strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one missing inside. Chop to third. Boggs throws to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. David Ortiz now at the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. Tomey makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back to Greenleaf Field, and here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Cal Ripken Jr. will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Next to hit, Wade Boggs. He is singled and he is flied to left. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Fights it off. He'll see another.
One and two.
In the dirt. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Upstairs.
No, that's the ball.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One strike.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two outs. That missed by a lot. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one fouled off. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's going to be Adrian Beltre. And that one is in for a strike. Perry, a 6'4" righty, 215 pounds, and a two-time Cy Young Award winner. And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it. And the batter now, Joe Mauer. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now back, second baseman.
Chase Utley getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the
No ball,
changeup.
1 strike.
On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andy Pettit.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So back to the top of the order. Ricky Henderson digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Pettit, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter,
1-1.
a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
That's too low. And that's ball 3.
3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
That one the other way, and foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering
1 ball,
is down
1
low.
strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch misses. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 8-5. Base is empty, 1 away. Jim Thome, the next to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Eddie Murray. Ball 1, no strikes. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Derek Jeter. Perry back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Carlos Beltran will hit next. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Started to swing, held up. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Hard on the ground to first. Tomey takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now, Manny Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's inside.
1-1. Strike. Whew.
Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Headed towards the corner. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Jordan Zimmerman on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now Mike Piazza. There's the strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Waves at the bender with a strikeout. Digging in, Cal Ripken Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Fastball for a strike. The Beasts leading by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Inside, just missed.
1 ball. 1 strike. Nope, outside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Boggs stands in now and watches strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
This could end it. And that one is downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2. And there's a ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So up next, Joe Morgan. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. Ricky Henderson now at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. First and second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. You got to love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.